The Amazon is home to creatures that seem to come from another world. In this selection of 20 Amazonian animals, you will discover legendary predators, rare species, extreme adaptations, and surprising behaviors that sustain the balance of the largest tropical rainforest on the planet. Each segment reveals not only an animal, but its vital role in the ecosystem, its relationship with forest peoples, and the threats it faces. A deep journey into Amazonian wildlife where science, mystery, and nature meet. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Now let's get started. Number 1. Jaguar, Panthera onca. The jaguar is the largest feline in the Americas and the supreme terrestrial predator of the Amazon, occupying the absolute top of the food chain and exerting direct influence over the entire ecological structure of the rainforest. More than an emblematic animal, the jaguar is a vital regulatory element of Amazonian ecosystems and is considered a keystone species whose presence ensures balance among prey populations, biological diversity, and environmental stability across vast forest regions. Physically, the jaguar is an animal of extraordinary strength. Its body is compact, muscular, and extremely powerful, adapted for short pursuits and silent ambushes alike. Amazonian individuals can exceed 120 kilograms, often larger due to abundant prey availability. Its bite force is the strongest among all felines relative to body size, allowing it to pierce bones, shells, and skulls with ease. This capability enables a unique hunting method. The jaguar frequently kills prey with a direct bite to the skull, penetrating the brain or the base of the cranium, an uncommon strategy among large cats. The jaguar's coat features its characteristic pattern of dark rosettes with central spots, which serve as highly effective camouflage in the dappled light of the tropical forest. This pattern breaks up the animal's outline, allowing it to approach prey undetected. Melanistic individuals, known as black jaguars, also exist. Although they appear dark, the rosette pattern is still visible under certain lighting conditions. Behaviorally, the jaguar is solitary and highly territorial. Each individual occupies vast home ranges that can span hundreds of square kilometers, depending on prey availability and habitat integrity. The jaguar is an opportunistic and highly versatile hunter, feeding on more than 80 different species, including deer, peccaries, tapirs, capybaras, caimans, large fish, and even turtles. This dietary diversity reflects its exceptional adaptability and its critical role as a regulator of prey populations. Number 2. Electric eel, Poraque, the Electrophorus electricus. The electric eel, commonly known in the Amazon as the Poraque, is one of the most extraordinary and biologically fascinating species of the region, widely recognized for its unique ability to produce high-voltage electric discharges. Endemic to the Amazon basin and associated river systems, the electric eel represents an extreme evolutionary adaptation to turbid aquatic environments where vision is limited and sensory communication must occur through other means. Despite its popular name, the electric eel is not a true eel, but a fish belonging to the order Gymnotiformes. Its body is elongated and cylindrical, often exceeding 2 meters in length, with a large portion of its anatomy dedicated to electricity production. Approximately 80% of its body consists of specialized electric organs formed by thousands of cells called electrocytes, arranged similarly to biological batteries. The electric capability of the eel is not only a defense mechanism, but also a sophisticated tool for hunting, navigation, and communication. It can generate weak electric discharges for electric echolocation, allowing it to detect objects, obstacles, and other animals in the water. When necessary, it can produce extremely powerful discharges, exceeding 600 volts, capable of stunning or killing prey and deterring large predators, including humans. The electric eel's hunting behavior is highly efficient and strategic. It uses electric pulses to locate prey hidden in muddy riverbeds and streams, then releases intense discharges that cause involuntary muscle contractions, instantly immobilizing its target. Recent studies have shown that the eel can even curl its body around prey to concentrate the electric field, increasing the effectiveness of the attack. Ecologically, the electric eel occupies an important position in Amazonian aquatic food webs. As a predator, it regulates populations of smaller fish and other aquatic organisms, contributing to the balance of river ecosystems. Its presence is associated with relatively well-preserved aquatic environments with strong connectivity between rivers, lakes, and flooded areas. Number 3. Giant Anteater, Myrmecophaga tridactyla. The giant anteater is one of the most emblematic mammals of the Amazon and other Brazilian biomes, distinguished by its extremely specialized anatomy, unique behavior, and fundamental ecological importance. With its unmistakable appearance, elongated body, tubular snout, extremely long tongue, and complete absence of teeth, this animal represents a classic example of evolutionary specialization aimed at exploiting a specific food niche, ants and termites. Physically, the giant anteater can exceed 2 meters in length, including its large bushy tail from which it gets its common name. Despite its size, it is a quiet and discreet animal adapted to slow movement through forest environments and open areas of the Amazon. Its long, curved claws, especially on the forelimbs, are highly efficient tools for breaking into termite mounds, ant nests, and rotting logs. These claws are so developed that the animal walks on its knuckles to prevent wear. The giant anteater's tongue is one of the most remarkable organs in the animal kingdom. It can exceed 60 centimeters in length and is coated with a sticky substance produced by specialized salivary glands. By rapidly inserting its tongue into insect nests, the anteater captures hundreds of insects within seconds. This process is extremely efficient and allows the animal to feed without completely destroying the nest, ensuring future renewal of its food source. Physiologically, the giant anteater has a relatively low metabolism consistent with its energy-poor diet. Its digestive system is adapted to process large quantities of insects, relying on strong stomach muscles and the ingestion of soil particles that aid in food grinding. This compensatory strategy highlights the complexity of internal adaptations required to sustain such a specialized lifestyle. Number 4. Guianan Cock-of-the-Rock, Rupicola rupicola. The Guianan Cock-of-the-Rock is one of the most spectacular and visually striking birds of the Amazon, widely recognized for its intense orange plumage and highly elaborate reproductive behavior. It inhabits dense forest areas, especially regions near rocky outcrops, humid slopes, and natural caves, representing a unique adaptation to very specific ecological niches within the Amazon rainforest. The most striking feature of this species is its extreme sexual dimorphism. Males display bright orange-red plumage, along with a semicircular crest that partially covers the bill, creating an almost ornamental appearance. Females, by contrast, have dull, brownish coloration, providing excellent camouflage during nesting. This pronounced difference is directly related to the species' reproductive system, which is based on intense sexual selection. The mating behavior of the cock-of-the-rock is considered one of the most complex among Amazonian birds. Males gather in specific areas known as leks, where they perform elaborate displays to attract females. In these natural arenas, males compete through dances, jumps, vocalizations, and highly synchronized body movements. Females carefully observe these performances and choose mates based on display quality, physical vigor, and territorial dominance. After mating, the male plays no role in raising the offspring, leaving all parental duties to the female. The cock-of-the-rock's diet is predominantly frugivorous, consisting of a wide variety of Amazonian fruits, occasionally supplemented by insects and small invertebrates. While feeding, this bird acts as an important seed disperser, directly contributing to vegetation regeneration in forested and rocky areas. Its preference for specific fruits influences the distribution of certain plant species, reinforcing its strategic ecological role. Number 5. Bald Uakari, Cacajao calvus. The bald Uakari is one of the rarest, most specialized, and biologically intriguing primates of the Amazon, easily recognized by its completely hairless, bright red face, which contrasts strikingly with its pale body fur. This unusual appearance is not merely aesthetic, but closely linked to health and evolutionary adaptation. The Uakari is endemic to the Amazon region, inhabiting primarily floodplain forests and seasonally inundated areas, environments that are ecologically challenging. The red coloration of the face is directly related to skin vascularization and functions as a visual indicator of health. Individuals with more intense coloration tend to be healthier, while pale faces may indicate parasitic diseases such as malaria, which are common in flooded environments. This trait plays an important role in sexual selection, influencing mate choice and contributing to the species' genetic maintenance. Physically, the bald Uakari has a compact body, a relatively short tail compared to other Amazonian Amazonian monkeys and extremely robust dentition. Its strong, specialized teeth allow it to crack hard seeds and thick-shelled fruits, foods inaccessible to many other primates. This dietary adaptation reduces competition for resources and positions the Uakari as a key species in seed processing and dispersal within the Amazon rainforest. Socially, the bald Uakari lives in large groups that can exceed 100 individuals. These groups have a dynamic structure, with subgroups forming and dissolving according to food availability and environmental conditions. Communication is complex, involving vocalizations, facial expressions, and body postures. Intense social life is essential for predator protection and for sharing information about food sources. The Uakari's habitat is among the most vulnerable in the Amazon. Floodplain forests depend on natural flood and dry cycles of rivers, and any disruption, such as dams, climate change, or deforestation, directly affects the species' survival. During floods, Uakari spend most of their time in the forest canopy, while in the dry season they expand their range in search of food. Ecologically, the bald Uakari plays a fundamental role in forest dynamics, particularly in dispersing large, resilient seeds. By consuming fruits and moving across extensive areas, it contributes to forest regeneration and the maintenance of tree diversity. Number 6. Giant otter, Pteronura brasiliensis. The giant otter is one of the most charismatic and ecologically important aquatic mammals of the Amazon, and it is considered the largest mustelid in the world, inhabiting rivers, lakes, streams, and floodplain areas of the Amazon rainforest. This species displays a remarkable set of morphological, behavioral, and social adaptations that make it a highly efficient predator and a key indicator of the health of tropical aquatic ecosystems. Physically, the giant otter has an elongated, muscular, and hydrodynamic body, reaching over 1.7 meters in length, including the tail. Its dense, waterproof fur, dark brown in color, provides thermal insulation and protection during long periods of activity in cool water. One of its most distinctive features is the presence of light-colored markings on the throat, unique to each individual, functioning as a natural fingerprint used by researchers for identification and population monitoring. Unlike most aquatic mammals, the giant otter is highly social. It lives in cohesive family groups, usually composed of a breeding pair and their offspring of different ages. This complex social structure involves intense cooperation in hunting, territory defense, and care of the young. Communication among group members is extremely rich, involving a wide range of vocalizations, body postures, and visual signals used to coordinate activities and warn of threats. The giant otter's diet is predominantly piscivorous, consisting of a wide variety of Amazonian fish. Hunting is carried out cooperatively with individuals surrounding schools of fish and driving prey into shallow areas. This coordinated strategy significantly increases feeding efficiency. By regulating fish populations, the giant otter plays a fundamental role in maintaining balance within aquatic food webs. Ecologically, the giant otter is considered a sentinel species. Its presence indicates clean rivers, abundant fish, and relatively well-preserved environments. Conversely, its absence often signals environmental degradation, pollution, and overfishing. During the 20th century, the giant otter suffered a severe population decline due to intense hunting for its highly valued fur. Although commercial hunting has been banned, the species still faces threats such as habitat destruction, mercury pollution, human disturbance, and conflicts with fishermen. Reproductively, the giant otter exhibits extensive parental care. Cubs are born in dens excavated along riverbanks and remain under group protection for long periods. Social learning is critical for juvenile survival, as young otters learn hunting techniques, territorial defense, and social interaction by observing adults. Number 7. Amazonian manatee, Trichechus inunguis. The Amazonian manatee is one of the most unique aquatic mammals on the planet and one of the species most intimately linked to the ecological dynamics of Amazonian rivers. Exclusive to the Amazon basin, this freshwater sirenian represents an ancient evolutionary lineage, a survivor of past geological eras that found in the rivers, lakes, and flooded forests of the Amazon an ideal environment for survival. Unlike its marine relatives, the Amazonian manatee is fully adapted to life in fresh water, making it unique among existing sirenians. Physically, it is a large animal, capable of exceeding 3 meters in length and weighing over 400 kilograms. Its body is fusiform and robust, covered by thick, wrinkled skin of grayish or dark brown coloration, often coated with algae and microorganisms. The absence of hind limbs and the presence of a large, horizontally flattened tail provide excellent propulsion in calm aquatic environments. Its pectoral flippers are used for steering steering, food manipulation, and interaction with the environment. The Amazonian manatee is a strict herbivore, feeding on a vast variety of aquatic plants, floating grasses, and marginal vegetation. A single adult can consume dozens of kilograms of plant matter per day, playing a fundamental role in maintaining the balance of aquatic ecosystems. By feeding, the manatee controls excessive plant growth, prevents the clogging of natural channels, and contributes to nutrient circulation in flooded environments. Its life cycle is slow, a characteristic typical of highly specialized species. Reproduction occurs at long intervals, usually with the birth of only one calf after a gestation period that can exceed 1 year. The bond between mother and calf is extremely strong, involving long periods of parental care during which the young learn routes, feeding areas, and essential survival behaviors. This low reproductive rate makes the species particularly vulnerable to environmental impacts and human activities. Ecologically, the Amazonian manatee is considered a keystone species. Its presence directly influences the structure of aquatic habitats and the biological diversity associated with them. The loss of this species would trigger cascading effects, profoundly altering the dynamics of rivers, lakes, and floodplain areas. In addition, the manatee acts as an environmental indicator. Healthy populations are associated with well-preserved aquatic ecosystems. Historically, the manatee was heavily hunted by human populations for its meat, fat, and hide, drastically reducing its numbers over centuries. Today, although hunting is illegal, the species remains threatened by accidental entanglement in fishing nets, river pollution, degradation of flooded habitats, and changes in natural flood cycles caused by dams and climate change. Number 8. Amazon River Dolphin, Pink River Dolphin, Inia geoffrensis. The Pink River Dolphin is one of the most emblematic aquatic mammals of the Amazon and one of the most unique freshwater dolphin species on the planet. Endemic to the Amazon basin and associated river systems, this cetacean represents an extraordinary evolutionary adaptation to extensive rivers, turbid waters, and flooded forests. Its presence is deeply connected both to the ecological dynamics of Amazonian rivers and to the cultural imagination of riverine and indigenous communities. Physically, the pink river dolphin has a robust body, a flexible neck, and broad flippers, essential traits for navigating complex environments such as streams, floodplain lakes, and inundated forests. Unlike marine dolphins, its cervical vertebrae are not fused, allowing wide head mobility, which facilitates prey capture among submerged roots and dense vegetation. Its pink coloration, more intense in adult males, is associated with skin vascularization and age, and can vary depending on physical activity, water temperature, and social excitement. The dolphin possesses an extremely sophisticated echolocation system, vital for survival in murky waters where visibility is minimal. By emitting high-frequency sounds, it can map its surroundings, detect obstacles, and locate prey with remarkable precision. Its diet consists of a wide diversity of Amazonian fish, including hard-scaled species, highlighting its adaptive capacity and role as a top predator in river ecosystems. Ecologically, the pink river dolphin plays an essential role in regulating fish populations, contributing to the balance of aquatic food webs. Its presence indicates relatively healthy rivers and functional ecosystems. However, the species faces increasing threats such as mercury pollution from illegal gold mining, hydroelectric dams, accidental capture in fishing nets, and direct persecution in some regions. Culturally, the dolphin occupies a central place in Amazonian folklore, often portrayed as a mystical being capable of transforming into a human. These stories reflect the deep respect and also fear that traditional communities hold for this animal. Paradoxically, despite its symbolic value, the dolphin has been subject to violence and exploitation, worsening its conservation status. Currently, the pink river dolphin is classified as a threatened species, requiring urgent conservation action. Protecting its natural habitats, strengthening environmental enforcement, and valuing traditional knowledge are fundamental to ensuring the survival of this living icon of the Amazon. Preserving the dolphin means safeguarding the integrity of Amazonian rivers and the life that depends on them. Number 9. Spectacled caiman, common caiman, Caiman crocodilus. The spectacled caiman, also known as the common caiman, is one of the most widely distributed caiman species in the Amazon, occupying a broad range of aquatic environments. Although smaller than the black caiman, its ecological importance is equally significant. Highly adaptable, this species survives in rivers, streams, temporary lakes, and seasonally flooded areas. Its feeding behavior is opportunistic, consuming fish, crustaceans, aquatic insects, insects, and small vertebrates. This dietary flexibility allows the spectacled caiman to play a fundamental role in maintaining ecological balance, controlling populations, and recycling organic matter within aquatic systems. Reproductively, the species exhibits relatively well-developed parental care. Females build nests using vegetation and actively protect the eggs from predators. After hatching, the young remain close to the mother, increasing their chances of survival. Despite this, the spectacled caiman faces threats such as wetland destruction, pollution, and illegal hunting. Preserving this species is crucial not only for Amazonian biodiversity, but also for the stability of aquatic ecosystems that support countless other forms of life. Number 10. Surinam Toad, Pipa Pipa. The Surinam Toad is one of the most extraordinary and biologically intriguing amphibians in the Amazon, standing out for having one of the most unusual reproductive systems in the entire animal kingdom. Inhabiting mainly calm waters of rivers, streams, lakes, and flooded forest areas, this fully aquatic amphibian displays extreme morphological adaptations shaped by millions of years of evolution in tropical aquatic environments. Physically, the Surinam Toad has a flattened body, grayish-brown coloration, and a rough texture, which provides excellent camouflage on muddy riverbeds. Its head is triangular with no visible tongue, and its small eyes are positioned on top of the head, allowing it to observe its surroundings while remaining motionless. Unlike most frogs, Pipa Pipa does not croak in a traditional way. Its communication occurs mainly through vibrations and body movements underwater. The most remarkable feature of this species lies in its reproductive process. During mating, the male places fertilized eggs onto the female's back, where the skin expands and forms small individual cavities. Each egg develops inside one of these dermal cells. After several weeks, fully formed froglets emerge directly from the mother's back, bypassing a free-swimming tadpole stage. This phenomenon is considered one of the most extreme examples of parental care among amphibians. Ecologically, the Surinam toad plays an important role in controlling populations of aquatic insects and small invertebrates, and it also serves as an environmental indicator. Because it depends on clean, well-preserved waters, its presence signals ecological balance in Amazonian aquatic environments. However, pollution, river siltation, and the destruction of wetlands pose serious threats to the species. Culturally, the Surinam toad inspires both fascination and unease, frequently featured in scientific studies, documentaries, and educational materials as an extreme example of Amazonian biodiversity. Its preservation is directly linked to the protection of aquatic systems within the rainforest, which are fundamental to sustaining life in the Amazon. Number 11. Three-toed sloth, Bradypus variegatus. The three-toed sloth is one of the most unique mammals of the Amazon, representing an extreme evolutionary adaptation to arboreal life and a slow metabolism. Unlike most mammals, this animal has developed a survival strategy based on maximum energy conservation, making it a true example of biological efficiency. Living primarily in the forest canopy, the sloth spends nearly its entire life suspended, feeding, sleeping, and even reproducing among the branches. Its metabolism is among the slowest ever recorded in mammals. Leaf digestion can take weeks, which explains its slow and deliberate movements. Far from being a disadvantage, this slowness acts as a defense mechanism, reducing detection by visual predators such as harpy eagles and jaguars. In addition, its fur hosts microscopic algae that give it a greenish coloration, providing natural camouflage within the forest canopy. The three-toed sloth has long, curved claws perfectly adapted for hanging from branches for extended periods with minimal muscular effort. Its internal anatomy is also unusual. Extracervical vertebrae allow it to rotate its head at extreme angles, expanding its field of vision without moving its body. Ecologically, the sloth contributes to ecosystem dynamics by serving as a host for various symbiotic organisms, including insects and fungi. Despite its calm appearance, the sloth faces growing threats, mainly related to deforestation and forest fragmentation. The destruction of the forest canopy directly compromises its survival, making habitat conservation essential for the continuity of the species. Number 12. Harpy Eagle, Harpia harpia. The harpy eagle, also known as the royal hawk, is one of the largest and most powerful birds of prey in the world. A resident of the dense Amazon rainforest, this bird is striking for its wingspan, which can exceed 2 meters, and for its enormous talons, larger than those of a grizzly bear. It is a highly specialized predator, capable of capturing monkeys, sloths, and other arboreal mammals. The harpy eagle depends on vast, well-preserved forests to survive, as it requires gigantic trees to build its nests. Its Its reproductive cycle is slow. It usually raises only one chick every 2 to 3 years, making its populations extremely vulnerable to environmental disturbances. Beyond its ecological importance, the Harpy Eagle holds great symbolic value for indigenous peoples, often associated with spiritual power and protection. Unfortunately, the logging of ancient trees and human persecution place this species at risk. Protecting the Harpy Eagle means protecting the very structure of the Amazon rainforest. Number 13. Jaguar, Panthera onca. The jaguar is the largest feline in the Americas and the main terrestrial predator of the Amazon, a supreme symbol of strength, power, and natural balance. This animal exerts direct influence over the entire forest food chain. With a muscular body, extremely powerful jaws, and exceptional hunting skills, the jaguar is capable of taking down large prey such as tapirs, peccaries, and deer. Unlike other big cats, the jaguar is an excellent swimmer and frequently hunts in aquatic environments, attacking caimans and large fish. Its hunting method is unique. It delivers a direct bite to the prey's skull, easily piercing bone. This evolutionary adaptation highlights its role as a true apex predator. The presence of the jaguar is a direct indicator of forest health. Where jaguars exist, ecological balance follows. However, deforestation, retaliatory hunting, and habitat fragmentation place the species at risk. The loss of the jaguar would cause devastating cascading effects throughout the entire Amazon ecosystem. Number 14. Black Caiman, Melanosuchus niger. The black caiman is the largest reptile in the Amazon and one of the largest crocodilians on the planet. Inhabiting calm rivers, lakes, and flooded forest areas, this apex predator can reach over 6 meters in length. Its nearly black coloration provides excellent nighttime camouflage, enabling silent and highly efficient ambushes. This caiman plays a crucial role in maintaining aquatic ecosystem dynamics. As a dominant predator, it regulates populations of fish, mammals, and other aquatic species, preventing overpopulation and ecological imbalance. Its diet is broad, including large fish, birds, mammals, and even smaller caimans. During the 20th century, the black caiman was heavily hunted for its valuable skin, leading to a dramatic population decline. Conservation programs have partially restored the species, but it still faces threats such as habitat destruction, pollution, and conflicts with human communities. Preserving the black caiman is essential for the health of Amazonian rivers. Number 15. Green Anaconda, Eunectes murinus. The green anaconda is one of the most impressive and feared creatures of the Amazon, recognized as one of the largest snakes in the world in both length and body mass. Found mainly in flooded areas, rivers, streams, swamps, and seasonally inundated forests, this snake represents an extreme adaptation to the Amazonian aquatic environment. Its muscular body can exceed 8 meters in length, allowing it to dominate the top of the food chain in many river ecosystems. Contrary to popular belief, the anaconda is not naturally aggressive. It is a patient predator that relies on camouflage and surprise to capture its prey. Its olive green coloration with dark spots allows it to blend perfectly into aquatic vegetation. Hunting occurs mainly through constriction. After grabbing the prey with its jaws, the anaconda coils its body around the animal, cutting off blood circulation until death. Its diet includes large fish, water birds, capybaras, caimans, and even deer. The green anaconda plays a fundamental ecological role by controlling populations of aquatic and semi-aquatic animals, maintaining ecosystem balance. Its presence also indicates relatively well-preserved aquatic environments. However, it faces intense human persecution driven by fear, myths, and illegal hunting. The destruction of wetlands and river pollution also threaten its survival. Number 16. Scarlet Macaw, Ara Macaw. The Scarlet Macaw is one of the most majestic birds of the Amazon, famous for its vibrant plumage in shades of red, blue, and yellow. Extremely intelligent, this species forms monogamous pairs that remain together for life, demonstrating strong social bonds and cooperative parenting. It inhabits dense forests and areas near rivers where food is abundant. Its diet includes fruits, seeds, and hard nuts, which it easily cracks with its powerful beak. Additionally, the macaw plays an essential ecological role by dispersing the seeds of large Amazonian trees. Unfortunately, the scarlet macaw suffers intense pressure from illegal wildlife trafficking and deforestation. The destruction of ancient trees used for nesting directly compromises its reproduction. Preserving this species is vital to maintaining the ecological complexity and natural beauty of the Amazon. Number 17. Toco Toucan, Rhamphastos toco. The Toco Toucan is one of the most iconic birds of the Amazon, easily recognized by its enormous colorful bill, which can reach nearly half the length of its body. Despite its appearance, the bill is surprisingly light, made of a porous bone structure that aids in thermoregulation and feeding. Its diet is primarily fruit-based, but it also includes insects, eggs, and small vertebrates. While feeding, the toucan acts as an important seed disperser, helping maintain and expand the forest. It lives in flocks and displays active social behavior, with frequent vocalizations that echo through the jungle. The Toco Toucan also holds strong cultural and symbolic value, often associated with the natural richness of the Amazon. However, it faces threats such as illegal trafficking and habitat loss, which reduce its natural range. Number 18. Brazilian tapir, Tapirus terrestris. The Brazilian tapir is the largest terrestrial mammal in the Amazon and one of the most important for the ecological balance of the forest. Known as the gardener of the forest, it feeds on a vast variety of fruits and disperses seeds over long distances through its feces, directly contributing to the plant diversity of the Amazon biome. Mostly nocturnal and solitary, the tapir is highly adapted to both forested and aquatic environments. It is an excellent swimmer, using rivers and streams as travel routes and protection from predators. Its robust anatomy, combined with well-developed senses, ensures survival in dense and complex habitats. Despite its ecological importance, the Brazilian tapir is threatened by illegal hunting, roadkill, and habitat destruction. The decline of its populations directly affects the natural regeneration of the Amazon rainforest, making its conservation a top environmental priority. Number 19. Capuchin Monkey, Sapajus apella. The capuchin monkey is considered one of the most intelligent primates in the Amazon and in the world. Living mainly in dense tropical forests, this animal stands out for its impressive cognitive abilities, complex social behavior, and skillful use of tools. Scientific studies show that capuchin monkeys are capable of problem-solving, planning future actions, and learning through observation, traits rarely found outside the great apes. Its diet is extremely diverse, contributing to its survival in different Amazonian environments. Capuchins consume fruits, seeds, insects, eggs, small vertebrates, and even hard-shelled foods, which they crack open using stones as tools. This behavior demonstrates a high level of evolutionary adaptation and practical intelligence. Socially, they live in well-organized hierarchical groups with rich vocal communication and constant social interactions. Ecologically, the capuchin monkey plays a fundamental role in seed dispersal, aiding forest regeneration. However, it faces increasing threats from deforestation, illegal wildlife trafficking, and habitat fragmentation, all of which compromise population stability. Number 20. Blue Morpho butterfly, Morpho menelaus. The blue Morpho butterfly is one of the most emblematic species of the Amazon and one of the most impressive insects on the planet. Found mainly in the humid tropical forests of the Amazon basin, this butterfly immediately stands out due to its intense metallic blue wings, which can reach up to 15 centimeters in wingspan. Contrary to what many people believe, this color is not produced by pigments, but by a physical phenomenon known as structural iridescence, caused by microscopic scales on the wings that reflect light in a specific way. This evolutionary mechanism provides important survival advantages. The intense blue shimmer serves as a form of intimidation against predators, confusing birds and other animals as the light reflects at different angles during flight. Interestingly, the underside of the blue Morpho's wings is brown, with several false eye spots, a kelly that aid in camouflage when the butterfly rests with its wings closed. This alternation between striking display and efficient concealment demonstrates the species' high level of adaptation to the Amazonian environment. The life cycle of the blue Morpho follows the 4 classic stages of Lepidoptera: egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, and adult. Females lay their eggs on specific host plants, usually from the legume family. The caterpillars are reddish or brown in color and covered with stinging hairs that serve as protection against predators. During this phase, they feed intensively, storing energy for metamorphosis. The chrysalis stage is one of the most fascinating. During this period, which can last several weeks, the caterpillar's body undergoes a complete reorganization, transforming into a highly specialized adult butterfly. When it emerges, the blue Morpho is ready to fly long distances through forest clearings, usually near rivers and more open areas of the jungle. Ecologically, the blue Morpho butterfly plays a relevant role in pollination and in maintaining the balance of Amazonian ecosystems. It also serves as an environmental indicator. Healthy Morpho populations are usually associated with well-preserved forests, habitat loss caused by deforestation, fires, and human expansion directly affects the species' survival. Culturally, the blue Morpho holds great symbolic importance. Indigenous peoples of the Amazon often associate this butterfly with transformation, renewal, and spirituality. In the modern world, it has become an icon of Amazonian biodiversity, used in conservation campaigns, educational materials, and even sustainable ecotourism. Although it is not officially classified as endangered, the blue Morpho butterfly faces growing risks due to forest fragmentation and illegal capture for trade. Preserving its natural habitat is essential not only for the survival of the species, but also for maintaining the complex web of life in the Amazon. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed our content, make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Also, check out other interesting videos appearing on your screen right now, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time.